gonna get straight into it today. Instead of playing an intro song, I was just like, fuck it, let's just get straight into it today. So I'm gonna be playing. Let's do the customary opening because we're gonna do it fast, so whatever. Anyway, hello, I'm Not Wise Fool. Welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to Asylum. We're gonna continue some Hogwarts. What's it? This place. This display. Game. Thank you. Hello there. Eek. Now I thought I was done with exploration for a while. I did some of the story and now I've got to explore the bottom half. Pretty much. Also, I'm going to bump the settings back up. Because if it was only hiccupping for a bit and then comes good, I'd rather put up with like 10 minutes there, 15 minutes of hiccuping, kind of get my goddamn fucking high graphics if it's just going to hiccup the same with medium. Alright, we'll probably play this for, well, I don't know how long. We'll see how long, because when Tats is finished with human stuff, we'll move over to do some Destiny. Which I'm not going to record that. Everyone has enough recordings and shit. I'll play it on stream, but whatever. And we'll probably do the campaign on Legendary.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Alright. First and foremost, we're going to bump up graphics. Bam. I got 50 hours in games, and I think this thing says I only got like 39. Do not know where disparity comes from. Your shallow quality low. I kind of want effects, but we will have the rest of it stay on high and we'll apply settings. So we'll have hopefully everything else kind of hopefully fix itself. Pretty cool. Hogwarts? You have mission? And that was speed buff, and then Summoner's Court. Alright, let's do this. I'll cast some spells. Because the first time you do almost anything in this game, you always get freezes. From Revelio to dodging to any spell. I wish there was a better way to call out mount instead of having to hold tab and having press tab as a thing, but...
Protego! Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Defindo. Confringo. Defindo. Depulso.
Where's the first
Glacius.
cast, pretty much?
Depulso. Bombarda.
And I won't cast a forbidden spell in Hogwarts, even though I know they pretty much have no consequence. Oh, let's get running down a bit. Alright, we're a bit smoother than what we usually are. We'll save in case we lose, because I don't like losing. I'll be honest. I don't like losing.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
That's some confidence there.
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Oh, barrels in the way. And
Accio!
okay.
Precisely as planned.
We're gonna knock your shit off. Well, that's what I plan to do.
Accio!
Really?
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Really?
Such grace. Finesse.
Fuck you. Load. I don't like losing. It's probably easier to lose it than just redo it. I will not fail. I will save Scumner's asshole. We're reloading in the first 7 minutes. Oh, fuck man, I need to learn some fucking humility or some shit. Not humility. How to lose gracefully. No one said I was a good loser. I just wish the save, saved where you were. Why does it always have to save at, a
What are you up to
blue
now?
flame? Kinda weird to me. Wouldn't it be faster for it to load you where you... Oh god.
Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Confringo. Defendo. Capolso. Glacius. Confringo.
Okay, so let's do this again. I don't like a
Hello,
cocky
Charlotte.
attitude, so I don't want her to
Let's
win.
play Summoner's Court.
Ah, thought you'd never ask. Shall we begin?
Of
So
course,
it's different
Charlotte.
convo, so
Then may
we've
the
already
best summoner
had the
win.
convo. But acting like as if I said, no, it's fine.
Accio!
So it's essentially they're always going to score the same every time.
Precisely as planned.
I'm going to cause it to more go this
Accio.
way. Why did mine fall off?
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
That's different. See, that's the type of shit I don't like when
Precisely as
the
planned.
snide comments afterwards. It does piss me off. I can understand losing, but when people make those snide comments, it does piss me off. And again, mine's gonna fall off.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio!
Oh, you can shut up with that.
Precisely as planned.
I hate the snottiness.
Accio.
I really fucking do. And that's on me, because I went in that.
Such grace. Finesse. Didn't I say I adore competition?
I wanna shoot you in the face
Incendio.
with Incendio.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you because I
Absolutely. Don't
fucking
count me
hate
out
that
yet.
attitude you
That's the
have.
spirit.
Ah, finesse. I said I don't like losing, but I hate it when it's fucking rubbed in more. Like, if you're better, you're better, but fuck me. Also, why did mine go so fucking far? Accio stops immediately. It goes this far? Fuck off. Game consistency.
Precisely as planned.
Yeah, I'm blaming the game. It's more me, but still.
Accio.
That's on me. But at the same time, I need to pull through that.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio.
I really hate that phrase. I fucking hate it.
Precisely as planned.
I'm gonna lose because she gets 130 points no matter what. I just need to get the bearings of how fucking far I need to pull you.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Really? Yeah, because that's gonna
Precisely as
work.
planned.
'Cause that's gonna get pulled off. It's...
Accio.
Yeah, so that just immediately sucks you off. So I
Such
can't play that like
grace.
that. That can only go to the 30.
Finesse.
Incendio.
I do not like her comments at all.
Hard luck. Care for another round?
Pisses me off.
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Ah, finesse. And I don't like those whirlpool runs around that, because that shoots your shit off. It always gets the same
Precisely as
there,
planned.
so... I knew that was going to happen.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that.
What the fuck up?
Accio.
The next move. Get launched back. That's hit that.
Precisely as planned.
How is that not launched? That's hit that. You can see it. Its shades. Its things cut off. The game's a cheat.
Accio.
Nah, that's on me.
Such grace. Finesse.
Oh, shut the
Accio.
fuck up, lady. Like how?
Precisely as planned.
Like how?
I'll remember that.
Really? Really?
Absolutely. Don't count me out yet.
That's the spirit.
Really? Hers can fucking flow through it, barely affected, but mine goes.
Accio.
Really? Really? What was that
Precisely as planned.
bullshit?
Accio.
Stop.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Oh, she's gonna knock mine off or something, I see it. That or the game's really just taking pity on me now.
Precisely as planned. nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Even if I get 10 points, we tie.
Accio!
Nice technique. Wow, you are good.
You took pity on me, game. Even close to 130 she fucking
I'm
scored
not too
before.
proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
What other face things have we got? Eh. Eh. We won't have a face thing for a while. We'll take it off. I think that'd be just past that. Maybe. All right. Continue on. Nom, 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 nom.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Jesus, that was a bit of a freeze. Jesus, calm down, game.
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
If only 2 bells are left, Isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really?
Already did.
Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
I imagine. The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means, for me and for Hogwarts.
Easiest side quest ever. Yeah. Files of blackmail, surprising meeting. I could do that. Guys, limit. We will have to get to more exploration because the thing is down. All right. Bum 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 bada bada bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 dum bum dum boo dum boo dum boo dum boo dum bum 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 bum
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Doesn't get any more cozier. Maybe. Maybe I found cozier places. Haha! What now?
Revelio. Protego.
I'm just trying to break the game at this moment, aren't I?
Revelio.
Jesus. Game, calm down, game. Might have to turn the settings back down to medium. I was playing
Are
on
you
high
ready
before.
to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would
careful.
never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
I see things not ending well for you. Calm down, game. You know what? It could also be view distance, since it's trying to load up so much. Go medium. Apply setting. Maybe it's trying to load so much in high quality. If I get it loaded medium, then it can update as it goes. Maybe that'll help.
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
I think that would have
Thank
made
you,
them
Mrs.
more
Rabe.
protected then.
Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Doing it on a daily basis in Hogwarts Legacy.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickles, Otto Dibble wants contracts. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly
It's alright,
dangerous.
we'll eliminate
As for
him.
Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have
Bad
suffered a
men
similar
win when
fate.
good men
You
stand
said
by and
that
do
Harlow
nothing.
committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
That was a bit of a freeze. Yeah, it's calmed down a bit since we've turned down the view distance. Jesus.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
What's the bet? She's been caught by Harlow's man. And then we need to rescue Natty. And see, your mother telling you not to do something made you want to do it more. And now you're in a tight spot. Divinations are powerful things. However, be wise on how you use them and how you spread information.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
There's a problem.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Should I cruciato him?
Running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quick.
Quickly? Yeah, let's do that. After I destroy them, haha! Keep on loading, loading and loading, loading and everybody, keep loading, load screen.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Book. What?
Revelio.
Love letter. Oh, yeah.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just keep her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rockwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles. I've raided Rockford more times than I can count. They're incapable of defending themselves. Got my eye.
Damn it, didn't mean to. Jesus Christ!
Defender!
Look what you've done! You'll pay for that. Expulso!
Protego!
Stupid you play like that, do you?
Jesus!
Depulso!
You're no match for me.
Oh, what's the life I am?
Confringo!
Nice try!
Protego!
Look what you've done! What are your thoughts on electricity?
That person's dead.
Glacius! Defender! Confringo!
Death from above! Expulso!
Jesus, that got a bit spotty.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Hey!
Revelio.
What?
How are those guys up there? Not find out, that's my question.
Oi!
Revelio.
Ah, here's the letter. Read it again. Okay.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Oh, is this just a circle? Oh, that's just a way upstairs, probably a stealthier way. I was gonna say ship.
Revelio.
What?
Alright, moving on.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Oh wow.
Defender. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Just gotta be quick about it. Got him.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Rabe. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Easy as always.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
An alarm?
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you.
Yeah, just put Rockwood down.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Already done it.
Likely.
Revelio.
Be as a shadow.
Gibson, yeah? All right, here you go.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Maybe Singer's in his pocket.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle
I think
the
I'm stronger than the
Ashwinders.
authorities.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
The way you acted like this. Has it already been a week? Yep, I'm back. It's already been 8 days, technically. Now, no, it was a week because I streamed an extra day because I didn't go back. Because I went back a day late. Now, she acted very casual, and it's a start. We literally have extortion, kidnapping, and blackmail. Like,
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
all in a day. The evidence we got, she just acted way too casual about it, you know? I'm thinking she's corrupt.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
I've got to see if I can rescue Biscuit, see if they fix that up.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
You on break or you home? In the car. I was just checking to see if like you were able to check just when did you want what do you want to play, and B, what time or what day you wanted to do our usual collab if we're doing it this week. Whew. Alright, I'm trying to keep moving. I didn't sleep well last night before work, and then the last night of work I didn't sleep too well. I slept like an hour and a half, and I only slept like 6 hours last night, so I'm suffering from like some fucking sleep debt issues. Kind of tired. I want to play this for at least 4 to 5 hours, maybe 6, depending on when Tats gets back from gym, and then I'm playing some Destiny. Getting the new campaigns done.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yay, nice broadening of my mind.
Revelio.
Jesus, calm down, game. I just loaded into a new area. I might just have to drop everything down to medium. Sunday or Tuesday would probably be best for you. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have any plans. My Sundays, my Mondays, and all the way to Wednesdays are always free, pretty much. As much as I want to keep it on high, we'll drop it to medium, shadow quality low. Just loading in, there's a lot less jitters for a lot less of a time.
Lumos. Revelio. Protego.
Jesus.
What was that?
Didn't mean to press X. Fuck it, we're at it now.
Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
Protego! Confringo!
Stupid.
Not especially quiet.
Revelio.
I'm not seeing a lot.
Repulsor. Defender.
I don't think I can save Biscuit yet.
Oh, what's the light?
Confringo. Repulsor.
Get back here or I'll have you shoot! Heading
Glacius.
this one!
Protego. Defender. Confringo.
No! Reducto! Is that the best you can do? What? Confringo!
Stupid.
That wasn't meant to happen.
Your poaching days are over.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna guess I can never do the Biscuit thing. Monster Hunter is an option. We also got more DMZ stuff.
Protego.
There's always Destiny 2. We'll figure it out on the day if you want.
Accio. Incendio.
Don't play Destiny? Fair enough.
Levioso.
Damn it. Pretty sure I've done all my duels.
Defender.
Jesus.
Protego.
Sadly, Biscuit, you're left to the wolves. I'm hoping, though, that I can still get 100% of my field guide, because If it gives you the exact amount that you need to finish that off, I'm going to be one short and I'm going to be fucking pissed. Don't know if I'm going to get 100% on my field guide, but I can at least try it when I extend. Keyword try. Nothing says vulnerable like swimming in the water of the forbidden forest.
Lumos.
You have a question, Shaq? Sure, go ahead, Shaq. And how you doing, Shaq?
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far.
Interesting day.
We should discuss the next
Nothing much
steps
has really
in our plan
happened.
to stop Harlow.
More of a story? Oh, okay.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
I'm having doubts now, Poppy.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
So has this ever happened to you? Oh, this one.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right.
Poppy, none of this ever
We'll
goes
meet
the
with
right
them,
way.
tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fine.
And now they attack us.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
I'll read your shit in a second,
You
Shaq.
forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
No, Shaq, that's never just happened to me.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me
Golden
before I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
No, Shaq, that's never happened to me, and what a hell of a thing to bring up! Bloody hell!
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with snidgets?
Ah, what the bet
And
they
why
let me
was he
use
so
the
certain
mazes.
about where we could find one?
Isn't moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see
Okay,
it.
me neither by now. Shaq coming
I
in
don't
here
know,
like a
but I am
hurricane,
inclined
dropping a
to believe
question
him,
and a
what with his
story,
being a
and then
centaur and
leaving
all.
like
I
one.
am too. It is a
Destroying
shame how quickly
everything
he
and all
left.
mental processes in his
What was his
fire.
name?
See you,
Doran.
Shaq. Have a nice
That's
one,
what
Shaq.
the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Gonna let me
Depulso. Glacius. Defender. Confringo.
Jesus Christ. Grief and vengeance. This doesn't sound good as a title. Grief and vengeance. Uh,
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Fair enough.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
Yes.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
We've been
may
killing
not
him the whole
realize it,
game.
But you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
Oh.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer.
I'm thinking
If
Officer
someone had
Singer
stopped the
might be in his
monsters like him in
pocket.
Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but It became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Yeah, it's been a while, Shaq. If I remember what you taught me, Kia Ora? And I'm doing fine. It's my first in the 7 days off. I'm doing some Hogwarts Legacy, and then hopefully in a few hours, playing some Destiny 2 while having a few drinks. Not much, but still some.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him. As do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Motherfucker. You got shot!
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father
Take
sounds
it out of
exceptional.
context. You could have said he got
He was.
penetrated
Truly extraordinary.
by a bullet.
And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens.
Jesus.
My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Glad you remember.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
Pretty much. End result is the same.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Protego!
Alright. Quest. Biscuit one I can't do, which is sad. Can do sky's the limit, but something tells me that's taking me all the way down to Fuckville. Yeah. Holy shit! Jack, let's not ask any too many bombshell-like questions. Oh god, there's a side mission there. Got to do the side missions. I may have a tag saying 18 plus in this stream, but let's not do anything that gets us in trouble, shall we? Or at least too much trouble. All this also goes up on YouTube.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
YouTube? Yes, YouTube. YouTube or Hoot Hoot?
Mother's rolling in her grave, she is.
She's a very talented woman then.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her.
Good
I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom.
Pokemon.
Sister or no.
What do you mean? I play Pokemon. just when it comes out. I wanted to continue the soul lock, but Al started doing a job and is literally on the opposite swings than me.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace.
Who's that? This
belonged
Alex
to the
you speak
first of
of?
the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Katrin come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you?
Oh.
How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps
Well.
she did it to spite us.
Fuck
Are
you.
you sure Katrin is the culprit? It could be anyone.
His sister.
Thanks to that
She pawned
Rookwood
it.
louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal.
Maybe
I
she's the
wanted
director
to believe it
or
was
the actress.
any one of them except Katrin. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You?
Sweet home
Nothing to be
Alabama.
done by the likes of us.
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
This is a job for the fine officer singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you.
Oh, he sells this.
Catching will steal the eyebrows off.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Of course, all their quality is going to be lower because I put up upgrades. Yeah, Shack. I saw the Scream Shack. I'm a genius, Shack. Stuck with me. Just a tip.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Yeah, we're on complete opposite. His just started
Revelio.
not long ago, so we're on complete.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
This is not a very bright thief. There's more. Thief is not smart. Oh God, stutters. Calm down. Jesus.
More gold. I must be getting
Yes.
closer.
They've even got a griffin. Or a hippogriff.
Revelio.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
Revelio.
I had pre-time.
Petrificus totalis. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
Give me only one coin at a time.
Preparo. Revelio.
Oh wow, they didn't go in there. That's surprising. Bit rude. It's alright.
Revelio.
It's Shaq. We don't expect politeness from Shaq.
Revelio.
What you do? Pretty much. Alright, it's just taking me through the camp here for no fucking reason.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio.
Remember, yes, Alex. This Alex you speak of. You said it wasn't me before, so it's not me. So who's this other one you speak of?
A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Leviosa. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom. Leviosa.
I'll take. Let's put the bag on, shall we?
I wonder how Mr. Haggerty will take this news. His sister wasn't the thief, and his heirloom's coming home.
Alex in Wonderland? I thought it was going to be Alex the Lion, you know. Roar! Oh! Stretch.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alex in the Beanstalk. I know, charming, right? Just for you guys. Hey, Mr. Asshole, you're wrong.
If one more person asks me about her...
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well,
oh, what?
If you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
No.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to.
How about you just don't blame people without evidence?
What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Dumb shit. Alright, well... Not what I wanted. Worse. See where this takes us. I don't think simple thieves go to Azkaban, no. Those who use unforgivable curses though do, so us knowing it, not so bad. Sebastian using it out in the open. That's not the best. Probably shouldn't do it. We're gonna go to the room requirement first, get all of our shit, go out. But Sebastian's story is going down a bad path. To level 36. God damn. Yes. Yes, I am. Calm down, game. Not best. Bam, bam, bam. Identify all my gear and I'll check them out later. Ask which one. And I'm full of potions, so those literally do nothing right now. And I should be full of everything? Yes. You haven't seen all 30. Wait, 30? Is that 30? Not gonna lie, that's a bit much. Jesus. Come on, get closer. And then when they all get food, I can collect all their materials. All true, it's Sherlock up. Or jerk that movie. Oh yeah. Never know. You're special, I can collect yours. Elementary? Damn, until it's ready! Not gonna eat the food, that's fine, fuck it. Yes! Essentially it's a wild area where I can keep animals. Come on, open up. We have 2 baby unicorns. Giant purple toad. Terrestrial offspring. Animal Farm, like the book. There's a book here, but I don't think it's like a book. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to eat. God damn. thing about this, it doesn't passively feed them food. Like, you can leave them alone and groom them all and they'll slowly eat, but it's kind of, at this rate, faster just to do this while it brings them in. Any snakes yet? Animal Farm is an anti-socialism book. Oh shit, okay. Did not know that. Alright. Now, I do believe I've got one spot open and that's for special thing gonna come in. There should be 2 special creatures. I don't know if I can capture a Graphorn, but I need a Graphorn thing for upgrade, so I'm... Grapplehorn? Anyway, I know I need one. It's also banned in many places, which is more popular. And yeah, that's the thing. It's a bit like a lot of things. You tell people not to do things, not to do this, and forbidden fruit effect. Everyone wants it then, or wants to do it. Okay. Is it ready? They're getting food. That one's not. Not yet. Oh, yes, I got cat-like creatures on a beach, right above water. Why? Because I can. And I can do this the easy way. I have to say that in the music, man, it's just... I could stay listening to this song for a while. I really could. Yeah, I need to pick based on upgrade stuff. Worse. It's the same, but without any upgrades, so it's better glasses in general, because once I get the upgrade... God. Get rid of that. Dual upgrade, and that's better. Nice. You know what? That actually kind of fits. I like it. We're going with that. Better. Fair enough. And better again. Look at that. Well, that's not too bad. We'll keep it like that. Dun, 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 dun. If it fits, it ships. See, that's not a special one. That's just. I can sell all these. The other Puffskein is gonna go eventually because they're only for like the level 1 stuff, but now I got stuff for level 2 and higher upgrades. I'm still missing 2 creatures. And I know there's a phoenix feather or phoenix something I need to use for upgrades, so I'm gonna get a phoenix. And then there's a grapphorn or grapplehorn or graphorn or whatever it's called. It's not on my bestiary yet. Anyway, there's one of those that also needs. There we go. Blackmail new complement into compliance. After being found out in fire. Also joined Rocket to protect and provide for our family. Ooh. We haven't met all the enemies yet either, which is kind of phenomenal. So many enemy types in this game. There we go. Stealthy. Ooh, the Ashwater outfit. Doesn't look bad. Look for additional fun. What was I looking? There we go, Hogsmeade. I only got 2 left in Hogsmeade. Oof. I haven't got, in all honesty, all that many left to go. It's only in Highlands, and I only got to get like 7 more. They're not bad. Landing pads, I can finish those off eventually. Wait for Poppy to get back to me for the Moonlight Stone. Oh, it's room requirement. Chamber, map chamber, fuck. Oh, I didn't upgrade my shit! Oh, haha! Gonna have to go through 2 loading screens! Oh, Jesus. Oh. Jesus Christ. Fun fact, I'm going to be mixing my own drinks tonight, so it's going to be interesting on how much I may not mean to drink much and put too much alcohol in and get fucked. Should have enough for like at least 20 to 25 drinks worth of liquids. Room requirement, need to upgrade our shit that we're wearing. Do not recommend doing that. Jesus. Going straight to 3 can start. We'll do that for all of them, really. No, we want concentration. 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 Concentration! Right, now we upgrade everything. And again, grab porn. That's making some pretty big upgrades with the end there. That's, again, Phoenix Feather. Much better. Alright. So, I might have to explore. I could have not. I could have explored more. I could have gone down, but I realize this doesn't necessarily take me down that way. If it does, well then I'm exploring all down there anyway, so.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Him, and that's got the other one. West. Gryffindor common room. I don't know, I'm just teleporting somewhere and see. Hopefully it pops up very soon. I might have to wait until night or some shit. Lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Penguin. Oh no, it's speak with Professor Fig in his office. I should have gone to Fig straight up. Brain dying, shutting down. No. Oh.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Jesus.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir. If you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
They had a bit of fun with this, for sure. Jesus, come on.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and...
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Oh, it's a little fun, I'll admit. Just being an asshole. And having none of the consequences. Wait, what? I already searched that chest. I wasn't even following where I was meant to go, so that's fucking phenomenal.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Hell yeah.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
I think Hufflepuff's winning. Ravenclaw has nothing. Slytherin has nothing. Gryffindor does not have much. Hufflepuff is in the lead.
Professor, a word, please.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. Very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
I want to exit and come back in. I saw you beat him up once before. I want to see it again.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the noble banners of Gryffindor. I shall be taking no questions at this time.
Wearing off. Gotta run.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
I'm surprised I didn't actually level up. Okay. I wouldn't be that excited. We don't have that many, my dude. Right, keep going. Let's see.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
I've always said that travel.
Getting weaker. Is it down?
Revelio!
Is it above? It just miss a costume, kick another costume down to the floor again.
Reparo!
Damn it.
Revelio!
Mornings, crystal gazing was mostly discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see Ministry of Magic in my future. The Thursday, I always dreamed of working. However, at the end, I dissolved into a sea of rooms, endless rows of them. My elation turned to despair. Am I destined for a future of room regulation control? Yeah, I would rival a song of a whooper for my sanity. Now I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination, though perhaps I have some subtle skills in that I can sense that.
Revelio!
Yeah, it's up, are you?
Revelio! Aloha Mora!
There we go. I wish it was a bit like there was an actual minigame or something to go along with it. And
Revelio!
Darling sister, delighted to receive your recent hour. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenge by not only the students but also a certain headmaster. Practice knows no bounds. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and creative encouragement is all he needs. I confess, I'm glad that his fellow students have replaced his own family when it comes to trying out his latest cruise. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions the possibility of untoward reactions. Sorry, itchy nose. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short note. Seems the youngest has gotten herself into a bit of a predicament. Toss a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible. Dirigible. Plums again. Anyways, hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love.
Revelio.
Itchy. Itchy. No, she's got a bronze armor. Very curious.
Aloha Mora.
I say I heard something back there.
Revelio.
Professor Hecad, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblins acquaintance at Ring Gods. I have condemned Ranrock's actions and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. What I've heard from his treatment towards others of his our own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree that with our friends at the bank. I will let you know more. What more I hear, suffice to say that we will now we must remain vigilant, sharp.
Revelio.
Has to be like above.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos.
What the fuck is that? Oh, looks like I need 4 things to slot in there as well. Okay. This will be interesting.
Toujours pure.
Why is this not a talking gargoyle? Not gonna lie.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Probably not. Morning hat.
Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Probably upstairs. The children have been asking about your return. not even going to say Belle, I'm just going to say Belle. In particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in salt when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. It's not ensuring anything. Serious. Really send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts, having one's father as headmaster. Tremendous honor. Merlin help me. Janice, whatever, is now crawling and follows Arctus. Like, what is with these old families and their old names? Is begging for, like an unwelcome shadow, is begging for a invisibility potion. Frankly, I can't blame him. I'll be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal nibbling that. Yeah. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holidays, but please don't feel obliged. Any obligation. Obliged. You can manage. Best luck.
Revelio.
Now the question is he just
Alohomora.
regal? You look nice.
Revelio.
Another Alohomora.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. That's a way different looking lock. How long has this thing not been opened? Ah, there's a portrait. That was a reason, huh? The other admit.
Revelio.
As a black regarding a letter dated the 27th, I shall not reconsider the admission process at Hogwarts. So he's literally trying to make it only pure bloods only. Why am I not surprised?
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Recipe, hair tonic, mustache wax. Fine, pulling it out. Back scratcher, gold handled. I don't know why I said recipe. Paid in very small part, remind to be built. Back scratcher, gold handled. Oxide?
Revelio.
Wait, how do you get it that? What the hell was I just seeing there? Are you serious?
Lumos.
highly doubt it's up there.
Revelio.
Where is it? Either above or underneath, but I'm not finding anywhere above. Whatever. I'm drinking your tea, sir. My bad. Can I pick up the notes?
Accio.
Can I pick up the note?
Revelio.
Or it's not letting me. What a hell of a time to freeze. I was probably sucked into the book. I didn't even get to see. Oh, fuck me.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly
Jesus.
and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
I'm already wearing a cloak.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should be able to fucking run. I have the stealth ability for it. So, checking into stealth really helps me.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead.
Jesus. Question is, why does death need to be here? Who are these other people in it?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Death mongrel?
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
As that proceeds to fucking dawdle.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Forcing me to walk this slow when I've got the sprinting kind of. Running towards death.
Nothing
here.
this way, but more danger. Must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
The shit's getting blown open. I feel like I'm getting corralled. Must go this way or see me as soon as I go out.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Jesus.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Oh, great.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
As I was gonna guess, it's the Deathly Hallows, because that's the Elder Wand. Oak of Humility, now I'm gonna find the Stone of Death. How are they weaving the Deathly Hallows into this?
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda! Protego! Revelio!
Cannot hide. Okay.
Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Depulso! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Potato! Stupid! Bombarder! Stupid! Stupid! Defender! Stupid! Bombarder! Potato! Stupid! Descender! Depulsor!
That was him?
Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor!
That was in its charge.
Bombarder! Protego! Stupid! Descendo! Defendo! Bombarder! Bombarder! Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Bombarder!
Jesus. Bullshit. Oh shit. I didn't get a warning. I didn't see a warning.
Protego! Stupid one!
Oh.
Bombarder! Defender!
Damn it, wrong thing.
Bombarder! Protego! Stupid! Defender!
Wrong button.
Stupid one! Descendo! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Protego! Stupid one! Bombarder! Stupid one! Bombarder! Descendo! Defender! Protego! Stupid! Bombarder! Bombarder!
Nice. Okay. Albie? Mentor? There's a murd person there.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Nothing's been simple. And now we assemble the Deathly Hallows.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her. We won't be the same without her.
Look at that.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
And balance must be maintained, blah blah blah.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
So she could have eliminated what's her name and didn't? Or, again, shouldn't yeah. What's her name was dealing with the powers, removing pain with ancient powers.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
Oh no.
What are you doing? Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
No, it's the difference of wisdom and people learning from their mistakes, and new person coming in does not know how to deal with power properly or how to contain everything. You're feeling euphoric of something, and it's become an addiction, as well as the power, the euphoria, the not good. Not good at all. Oh, crack in the neck.
Revelio.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It's disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Come on, give me the next set of objectives. That didn't make me level 37?
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
That said nothing. In the southern as soon as you can, make studies away from flying. He tells me you started Phoenix. Please check in with him when you have a chance. He has an idea. Ooh, we gonna get a Phoenix? We gonna get the Phoenix? Phoenixes? Phoenix Rising. Ooh. Where is this? Hogsmeade? Wow. Yep. Alright.